What is DancerVictory, and why would you want to take a course like this?
I'm so glad you asked. Hi, I'm Rebecca. Now you might be saying to yourself, why do I need a program like DancerVictory? Isn't all this health help stuff just a bunch of hype? I don't need some program or someone to tell me how to feel better about myself. I like my life and I'm okay with the way it is right now. Really?
The truth is that most of us are confused about how we feel most of the time. We have some very high highs, but we also have some very low lows. There's a huge difference between just existing and really living. Let me ask you something. Do you find yourself being genuinely happy and smiling and laughing when you're not even trying? And be totally honest and ask yourself if genuine happiness is where you live most or all the time. Or is that fake smile just a mask that you put on when you need it the most? Most of us try to distract ourselves from the daily grind by filling our time with shopping and beauty treatments, or maybe partying with chemicals, herbs, and alcohol, and even staying in unfulfilling relationships. Why is that? Well, this is one way, but therapy is expensive and often makes us feel worse than when we got there. And the therapist's answer is almost always quit the business. Well, what if you don't want to quit? What if you enjoy the freedom and flexibility of the hours while you professionally flirt for a living? Is it possible to embrace an industry like this one and still keep some normalcy? Have you ever asked yourself what life after dancing will be like and how you're going to get there?
And that is precisely why we are here to help. If you've ever participated in a mainstream program like Tony Robbins or Stephen Covey or Life Enrichment Bootcamp, you may have found it to be too general or just too expensive. And a lot of these mainstream programs don't really examine the intricacies of stripper psychology and the issues that strippers face that really no one else does. And I have yet to meet a therapist who has walked a night in my 6-inch stilettos.
After going through every mainstream program out there that's on the market, I started wondering, why isn't there a program out there that would offer all of these things and not tell me that I had to quit dancing to be happy? Until now, no one had created a specific program just for dancers, so we built DancerVictory. In this program, you will learn specific techniques to deal with the tough times, because we all have those. More importantly, you will acquire the mindset to help you find your clarity. There's a ton of information that is going to question and challenge the way that you see yourself now and who you want to become in the future. Make sure you do each module in order and take notes, especially in the workshops, in your DancerVictory workbook. I'll bet some of you are sitting back shaking your head and saying, I've heard some of this before. Well, you know what? Good. We want to make sure that you hear it again at the right time when you are ready for some positive changes. Someone really smart once told me that learning is just remembering what you already know and putting it together with other ideas to create whatever it is that you need at that moment. Sometimes what you need at that moment is something simple like just getting ready to pass a test. And other times it's as big as learning how to improve the quality of your life. The mindset that we are seeking for you is one of confidence and purpose. Two qualities that unfortunately are sometimes in short supply in our business. The truly successful entertainer has an extraordinary attitude and approach to this industry. It's a tough business. Whether you're a veteran or someone who has only been in the gentleman's club environment for a little while, it can be daunting. You're expected to look hot at all times and on top of that be a good conversationalist, while at the same time you have to dodge the perverts and the catty girls that you have to work with. It's like being a tightrope walker, constantly straddling the line between sexy and slutty in a society that has a less than flattering stereotype of exotic dancers and objectifying women. If you're interested in taking this course, you have probably been through the Dancer Wealth and Dancer Wise programs. You're much better at making money and being smart with it. But there's more to life than just making and managing money. And that is what this course is all about, improving the quality of your life. So you're wondering, how can we do that? Well, for starters, remember the super stripper zone? When you're in it at work, you make more money, you feel awesome, and you are so pumped that nothing can wreck your mood and everything always seems to go your way. Isn't it great? Don't you wish life could be like that? To get the things that you want in life outside of work also requires some sort of zone focus. Can you imagine what it would be like if you could create a super life zone for everyday activities, the same way you create the super stripper zone for work? If you're like I was, you've been on autopilot for years and you can't tell me why you do all the things that don't serve you in your life. You just do them. And at the same time, there are lots of goals and dreams that you had when you were younger. What happened to those? In this program, you are going to learn to discover or reconnect with yourself by setting goals and putting some solid life strategies into place. You're going to balance your life into something that works, as well as make more time to get the important things done. You're going to learn how to identify and deal with negative emotions in a healthy way, and focus on feeling positive emotions daily. And most importantly, you are going to learn how to take action towards the things that you know you need to do in order to get what you want out of life.
Life will never